Hello, I hope you are all doing well today. I am going to preface this by saying I am pre-recording this. So I'm filming after work. So my arms, it's been a day. It's been a day, I will say that. My arms are sort of killing me. My words, I might just, my brain is just kind of, yes, it's been a day. So if I stumble upon my words, I hope that you will forgive me, but thank you for taking time to watch this video. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing $20 into my mini challenges. These are freebies with friends. I do this about every 2 weeks around the time that I get paid, and these are going towards sinking funds, some that don't get a lot of love, as well as some that are already getting some money, but it's always nice to give a little boost to that. I do work in prop money. As you will see, I'm in Canada, and we have $1 and $2 coins, and I don't like to use those, so I do when I get to an increment of $5, that is when I will pull the real money and replace the placeholders. So yes, let's get into it. And if you are new, I hope that you will subscribe. I am on a goal to reach 340 subscribers by the end of February. My ultimate goal for 2026 is to get to 500 subscribers. I did a giveaway when I reached 300. I want to do a giveaway when I reach 500. You cannot win if you are not subscribed. And just if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you being here so much. So yes, I am going to do, I'm not going to pull these out of the binder. I find that it's just been working well for me, but I do have $20 in real money. So I'm going to put that in the front because that's where the buyback money is. I do have 6 different challenges. I do make sure everybody is always linked down below so you can go check them out. They're from a variety of different Ko-Fi shops, and so you can definitely go get your own. You can make them work however you want. Some people do a quarter per icon. Some people will do 50 cents. You do what works for you and your budget. So I have $20 in prop money. I'm not going to count it out, but there is 20. We are going to roll the die. I have envelopes of 1 through 6, and this is the placeholders where I keep them as well as extras, so when I finish one I can grab some. I'm going to roll and we're going to see what gets some love. When I am finished and all the placeholders are gone, I will then let you know where the challenges are from and what they're earmarked to go towards. So you know what, I'm going to roll 2 die just to make this a little bit faster. So we have challenge number 1 and challenge number 2. So I know that the Olympics were on in February. Did you guys watch any of the Olympics? Do you have a favorite Olympic sport that you like to watch, or do you prefer Summer Olympics? I would definitely like to know. I don't tend to watch too much in either Olympics, and I don't know why I kept that over there, but there are sometimes, I'll tune in if there's not much else on. I do enjoy watching hockey, and I do enjoy watching figure skating. I did figure skate when I was younger, so I mean, rules and things obviously can change, but I do kind of like watching that sport. Sometimes it just depends if it's on TV, if it's interesting. So number 2 got 2. All right, let's see. Number 2. Okay, number 2 really wants to get finished today. Well, maybe not finished, but wants to get a lot of money today. Challenge number 1 and number 3. Okay, I believe everybody has gotten some, and we have 2 left. So it is going to challenge number 4 and challenge number 1. All right. Okay. So in challenge number 1, let's see. I had to fold it over just to make it fit in the envelope. So this challenge is from Jamie over at Charma Budgets. It's a February challenge. It saves a total of 15, and it is just earmarked for basic sinking funds. When I finish, I decide where I want to put the money. So we got 3 going in there today. And let's see where we're at with this one. So we are at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you know what I am going to do? I'm going to take 5 of those. And I'm going to take out actually a 5 for this one. So we have still 11 in there, but most of it's in real money. So Challenge number 1 is close to being finished. Challenge number 2 is from Bella over at Saving Made Simple. This was a freebie in an order that I had placed. Bella is amazing at including lots of freebies. In fact, I think she includes sometimes a few too many freebies. She's being super generous. And so this saves a total of $20, and it is a word search. So let's see how many we got today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we can cross off if we can find the word 5. Okay, we found 1, and then 1 and 1. Okay, so that was 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to leave 1 out. And and by the way, this one is going towards sinking funds, but I think I'm just going to swap it out for a 10 here. So we still have 11, which makes sense because we still have to find the word 4 and 5. So that is now more than halfway completed, which is exciting. Challenge number 3 is brand new, and it is from Budgeting Sweet Cecile, and it is a coffee challenge, an iced coffee challenge. She had 3, and I have actually all 3 printed out, and this one is earmarked for gifts. So gift is actually going to get more money in the springtime for Mother's Day, Father's Day, as well as all my family birthdays are in the summertime. So it tends to not get a lot of money prior to that. So like I don't need money really in the winter or the fall, but I do like to have a little bit of money in there in case there is something I do want to buy. So it got 2 today, and we're just going to cross them off. So that is getting started, which is always nice to see. Okay. All right. Challenge number 4 is from Sandra over at My Chaotic Budget. It is a little puppy challenge. I have it earmarked to save 20, and it is earmarked just for sinking funds general. So 1, 2, 3 it got today. So we are almost finished with this one. Maybe next time it will be finished, but we'll wait and see. So the puppy challenge has 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. That is exciting. All right. Challenge number 5 got quite a bit today, so let's see. So this is a trick or treat challenge. I started it last year. I am using what I have in terms of things that are freebies. This is from Bobby over at Canadian Finance Journey. It saves a total of 20. It is earmarked for new vehicles, so that's a new vehicle way in the future. I want to purchase a newer vehicle outright. I'm thinking like at least more than 5 years from now. My current vehicle isn't too bad. There is obviously maintenance that you need to do on vehicles when you do own them, but nothing that's cost me too much. So I just want to start saving money towards a new vehicle so that hopefully I can purchase it using obviously the money I would get from my current vehicle, and purchase it basically outright or get as small of a loan as possible. So trick or treat got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's see where we are at for this. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'm going to keep 2 placeholders, and we're going to grab out a 5. And so we still have 17 in there, but we are gonna be finishing this one, I'm sure, soon, so that's super exciting. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have in challenge number 6, we have a party birthday challenge from Sin on a Budget, and it is saves 15, and it actually only needed 1 to be finished, and this is earmarked for health. So this is my health sinking fund. I typically will need this money more towards the end of the year when my benefits no longer reimburse me for things. So that's why I like to have some money in that health, because I have had to use it in previous years. So it only needed, I believe, 1 to be finished, but it got 2. So let's just see where we're at. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, but it only needed, yes, that. So I am going to take those placeholders and I'm going to swap it out with a real bill. And so now this one is completed, so that is super awesome. So I'm just going to set this to the side for a quick moment, and we are going to pull out a different challenge. And let's just see. Who do I want to bring in? You know what? I do have another one from Sin, so why don't we just finish that last one, because I finished the other one because it came in a set of 3 on her Ko-Fi. So let's see, we have 2, 4, so this one will save 15 because I will make each one $1. And you know what, we're going to earmark this one for health as well, just because it doesn't tend to get a whole lot of money. And when I use sinking funds, this is the way that they're going to typically get some love. So we are going to cross off ones because we are starting that one. So that is great. I am just going to grab these placeholders so that they can be used next time I do this. And we finished a challenge, so let's take the money and put it into the place it needs to go. So in my health sinking fund, we are adding, see, it's been getting some love from savings challenges. We are adding $15, so we are at 55, which is always great. Because if I need to go to physio, typically that costs about $35 out of pocket, depending on if I need meds. That can get a little pricey. My med that I take every single day doesn't cost a whole lot, but in case I needed extra meds, you never know. So, all right. So in health, we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and 55. And I do have a little sort of tracker in the front, which I have not cleaned off. I made each icon $10, so I'm not actually going to clean it off until I reach, I think I'm just going to wait until I reach the $70 that I had in here when I did that. So that is great. I like seeing sinking funds get a little bit of a boost. And thank you so much, Sin, for helping me save. Definitely go check out all of these creators. Again, everybody is linked down below. Get the challenges, get items, and use them to save however you can in your budget. And I will catch you on my next one, which should probably be a totaling up of my sinking funds for the month of February. So we will see what kind of progress I have made across all my sinking funds. I hope you will join me for that. So be on the lookout for that in the next few days, and I will see you there. Bye, everybody.